Good day, ladies and gents. I'm Walter Messer. I'm a PGA Associate Professional, and I've given over 1,000 golf lessons to amateurs of all skill levels in my time in the industry. And one of the most common mistakes I see and have seen in amateurs' golf swings over the years is too much swaying, too much knee movement, or too much hip rotation to begin the golf swing. One of my philosophies in teaching is simply the less moving parts, the better. And the reason is simple. Consistency in ball striking and direction is largely predicated on how you move your swing center, because where your swing center is at impact is going to determine where the club bottoms out and hits the ground. What is swing center? Swing center is a core principle of the golf swing and is represented by the buttons on your shirt or your sternum. Again, where your swing center is at impact will determine where the club hits the ground. And you may not realize this, but to hit the ball in the air consistently, the club should hit the ball first and hit the ground second. In other words, your swing center should be in front of the ball at impact to ensure we hit the ball first and the ground second, so that the ball will go into the air. And if we take a look at Rory McIlroy here, we can see this is a little bit older of a video, shot in 2016, I believe. Still rocking the mop top, but one of the greatest swings the game's ever seen nonetheless. So there's certainly a lot we can learn from here in this video. And as we see, the yellow line begins at his swing center and moves straight down into the impact zone, just in front of the ball there. And if we skip forward one frame, we can see the club just starting to skim the tops of the blades of grass there just in front of the ball where the yellow line is, and then just in front of the yellow line really starts to fully enter the dirt and he starts to create that divot. So how does this relate to too much swaying, too much knee movement, or too much hip rotation? Well, knowing that he needs to get his swing center in front of the ball before the club reaches impact, Rory is very purposeful in the beginning of his swing to maintain control of his swing center. And we can see that if we skip to the beginning of the golf swing here. And let's remove that line and let's make a little box here with his hips so we can kind of judge what's going on with his lower body, see if he's swaying, see if he's rotating his hips too much. But we notice as he swings back that we do not see a lot of rotation in his hips, and we see zero swaying outside of the box, and he maintains his lower body in the box masterfully. And we can see too that this knee does move a little bit towards the ball, so there certainly is some hip rotation, but again, compared to the average amateur golfer, very minimal hip rotation. And again, one of the things I see with amateur golfers all the time is this lateral swaying. Okay, so this knee and this hip here will actually move outside of this line, and the knee over here will move too much towards the ball, which is indicative of entirely too much hip rotation. And what this causes is it causes a loss of control of your swing center because of so much lateral movement or too much hip rotation. And Rory here, we can see that he's very in the box, very solid with the lower body, because he understands that he has to maintain control of his swing center, because he also understands that to be a consistent ball striker, he has to get his swing center in front of the ball before the club reaches impact. And so what happens is if you get too much lateral movement or too much hip rotation to begin the backswing, then you will lose control of your swing center. So if you want to become a better ball striker and increase your consistency, focus on minimizing your lateral movement. As you can see, Rory here has effectively zero lateral movement, and he only rotates as much as he needs to with his hips to complete his backswing, but no more than that. So again, if you want to become a more consistent ball striker, focus on keeping your lower body in the box and focus on keeping this knee nice and quiet on the backswing to avoid too much hip rotation. And this will help you control your swing center on the backswing so that you have more control of your swing center on the downswing to increase your consistency in ball striking. It's been my pleasure sharing this video with you. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one.